Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I adapted Jeep wheels to a stock Volkswagen Touareg. Now, this should work for Touaregs and Cayennes, and it's going to show you the maximum tire size that I personally think you could run on these vehicles. So we're going to go from a stock-ish tire size. This is a 255 55 R18. To the smallest stock Jeep wheel and tire that you could get on a stock Wrangler, which is a 245 75 R17. Now, this works out to about a 31.5-inch tire, and you'll see throughout this video that I think this is the biggest tire that you could reasonably fit on a Touareg or a Cayenne without doing a bunch of trimming. But let's get into it. I'll show you how I adapted it, and then at the end of the video, I'll give you some driving impressions and see if this rubs at all. Here you can see sort of the difference between the two tires. I like the 17-inch wheel. I think it gives it a more industrial sort of off-road looking look. And this tire and wheel was already fairly aggressive, but that looks more aggressive. There are other wheels that you could get off Jeeps to adapt that should fit and clear that will look different. I don't necessarily want to say better, but look different than these steel wheels off of the base model Jeeps. That really comes down to preference, but just know that there are different wheel and tire packages available. All right, so to get these Jeep wheels on there, we have one of these adapters. This goes from 5x130 to 5x5, which is the equivalent of 5x127. So they're really close, but they're off enough that I wanted to get the adapter. These will slide on here, and this centers up the adapter. These have pretty high tolerance, or pretty tight tolerance, I should say. And it's tricky to get this on with one hand. But I use this plastic mallet here, and I tap this into place. And it's nice that this is such tight tolerance because everything will center up perfectly, so the wheel should spin true. And now that that's there, I gotta rotate it a little bit. So I'm going like that, and now it looks like this is all lined up. So now we could get our fasteners on there that will hold the adapter onto the hub. I'm just gonna get these started by hand. And now that these are started, I'm gonna get my impact gun here. This is a nice 1/2-inch brushless impact gun by Ryobi, and it's got this automatic setting, which I really like because it means you could get on your fastener and hold down the trigger, and it won't put too much force onto the fastener. And as you can see, once it hits, it stops applying torque, which makes it really nice and easy. Now that those are on there, I'm gonna torque these down by having someone hold the brake so the wheel doesn't spin. And then I'm gonna torque these down to the same torque spec that I would if I was just putting on a normal wheel. All right, so now with that clearanced, we could get our wheel and tire onto the car. This is a tight fit. I think this is the maximum tire size you could run on a Touareg. This works out to be a 31.5-inch tire. And I do expect it to be a little bit tight, and we might still get some rubbing once we get this on. This is a bit of an experiment, but to put this on, now we have wheel studs coming out of the hub instead of a hub that takes lug bolts like that. So we could get this wheel and tire over in place. And now we could get this in place on the hub. One thing that's kind of cool is these Jeep wheels, which I never thought I would be saying is cool, but these Jeep wheels go right on with the adapter, and they have this nice plate right here to clean this up and make it look good. You could also see that this wheel adapter has a lip there that centers the wheel on the hub, which is pretty sweet. So these are nice quality adapters, and plate will go right on there and make it look nice. Now I'm gonna go through, get all of these lug nuts on, and then we'll tighten it down. All right, now that all these are started, I'm gonna use this impact gun and just touch these nuts onto the wheel. And now with those all touched off, I can lower down the vehicle and torque down these nuts. So as you can see here, this is a pretty big wheel and tire, but there is some clearance in here. Once we drive it, we'll know for sure if it rubs or not. But for right now, I'm gonna torque these down and then we'll do the back. The back's gonna be the same exact process, so I'm actually not gonna film putting these on, but it'll be the same, and then I'll show you the car outside with these bigger wheels and tires on it. So I'm gonna do this in stages because these Touaregs do take a lot of torque. So I'm just gonna go evenly until they all feel about the same. And then I'll fully torque them. All right, just for reference, before we do take this outside, I'm doing the back now, and I got the back on the other side fully off the ground, and this is how the tire's fitting here. So the tire is tucked pretty nicely into that fender, and it's not rubbing anywhere, at least when it's going straight like this. So it's looking like it's gonna be pretty good. Again, we gotta see when we actually drive it. All right, so I do want to take the time to explain that to fit these wheels and get absolutely no rubbing, I did have to heat up the fender liner and push that into place. Now that helped get this fender liner forward and make room for this wheel and tire to clear while I was turning back and forth. This is the biggest tire, so it was rubbing a little bit right in there. But now with the heat gun process, this did fit perfectly. I do have a separate video on that on the channel. All right, so here it is. I still have to air up the tires. It definitely looks like a big tire. It looks like a lot of tire on there, but it actually fits really well. I do think that this is the maximum size tire that you could reasonably fit without doing heavy modification on the fender liners and stuff like that. I think you probably could get a 32-inch tire in here if you did more trimming or were fine with more rubbing, but I think for functional use, this is gonna be it. Again, we are gonna drive it around in a minute here and see how it rubs, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'll take you around here and I'll show you how this thing looks. I think it looks pretty aggressive. Honestly, the Jeep wheels, these are just off of a base model Jeep, and I think they look pretty cool. They look fairly tough and industrial. It's a good look. The white and black looks nice. I like white and black cars. As you know, I had my white and black V8 swapped Miata, and yeah, this is actually one of my preferences for car colors, even though it's really basic, and I like how it looks. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll air these things up, and then we'll take it for a drive later, and I'll film it, and we'll see how it does. All right, so first driving the Touareg here. As you can see, I could go lock to lock here. No rubbing. One thing I will say is just backing this out of the garage, it does feel softer having that really big tire on there and the smaller wheel. We'll see how that translates to actually driving around. It doesn't feel bad. I actually kind of like it because it's a little bit of a softer ride, less harsh over bumps. Came out of my driveway there, no problems. There was a bit of angle change between my driveway and the road. My road's kind of bumpy here. That was, I mean, it wasn't a big bump, but there are bumps. And so far, I'm not really hearing or feeling anything bottom out and feeling those tires rub. All right, so over those bumps, I also didn't feel anything rubbing. So far, I would say this is pretty successful. It feels good. It feels a little bit softer. Realistically, it doesn't feel that much different though. So I'll keep driving around and I'll do a quick update after I get some more impressions. But for now, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, so I've been driving this thing around for a little bit here, and I can honestly say it feels pretty good. I do think it's a little bit of a softer ride, and I've been enjoying it. So no issues with rubbing. I have gone over some pretty big bumps and fairly rough roads. The roads in my town definitely are not the nicest, especially after winter here, and have had no rubbing with the tires, no bottoming out the tire against the fender liners or anything like that. So overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So if you're interested in doing this, I have the adapters linked in the description down below. For me, it was a really viable option to get a brand new set of bigger wheels and tires at an inexpensive price, and I'm pretty happy with it. Let me know what you think down in the comments below.